Now we will see if else. Okay, if else means that when if statement works, then else will not work. Means if when if a statement is true, then else must be false. If a statement is false, then else will be executed. Okay, so let's see how if else works. Now just make it simple and remove these things. Keep b equals to 78 and c equals to 90. We are going to compare the values in if else statement. If a equals to b, then print f I am good, I am being executed. We can clearly say here that a has the same value as b has. Okay, so run it. I am good is the first statement. Means if a statement is getting executed, because here b is getting comparated with the a, both have the same value, and that's why printf statement I am good is being is executed. But what happens if the comparison is not right? Like a equals to c has the value of 90 and a has the value of 78. Then what will happen? Look, I am being executed means else statement is getting executed, because if a statement is false, that's why else statement is getting executed. Okay, that's how if else statement works. So we have seen if else statement. We can have multiple of if else statements within a program, like if a equals to c, then print up this one. Else if, this is the usage of else if. Else if a equals to b, then print else if else printf this one. Okay, so if we use else if, then we must have some expression within the smaller brackets so that it can compare, and then the program will be the program could be executed. Now run it. I am in else if because the second statement is getting true, and that's why we are able to execute the statement. Else here how is it working? Let's see from if a equals to c, this expression is false because a has 78 and c has 90. The comparison is getting wrong or getting false, so this statement is not getting executed. This printf is not getting executed. Now it comes to second statement, else if a equals to b, and now we have a equals to 78, b equals to 78. Both have the same values. They are comparing it, and which is true. That's why printf is getting executed. But this else statement is not getting executed because whenever the expression gets true, it just breaks out of the program, and the later statements will not be executed. Okay, like if we keep it here, just make this value also 78. Now we have c equals to 78, a equals to 78. This statement is getting true. That's why else if will not work. because the first statement is getting true. I am good is only executed. Okay, that's how if, else if and else statement works. Now we will see what happens when both of the statements, if and else if, is getting false. So just go and change the value of C to 7 and B to 8. Now run it, then else statement will run. I am being executed, right? This statement works now. That's it. Now we will see some complicated, or we can say we are going to now we will see some complicated program, or we can see that we are going to have some nested if else statement like this. With a scanf. Okay, just A and B, printf, enter values either 1 or 2. User has to provide 1 or 2 value. Take input from the user. We should keep it in some address, so define this ampersand, and now a address operator or ampersand, we can say this one, this. Okay, now compare it. If a equals to 1, then look, this curly bracket we are using means that we are going to provide multiple statement within the if statement. Okay, whenever only one statement we write, we cannot use, we may or may not use this curly bracket, but if we have multiple statements, then we must have to provide the curly bracket. Printf, the value is 1, and close the bracket. Else if a equals to 2, then printf I have the value 2 and terminate it. Else printf I have neither 1 nor 2. Okay, and now close the bracket of else. This is the else statement. Now compile it and run it. Enter the value, like we enter the value 2. I have the value 2, which is if statement of else statement is executing. This is the nested else if statement. Okay, but if we provide some other value like 3, then I have neither 1 nor 2. This else statement is getting executed of else statement. Okay, now put some 1, the value is 1. Only if a statement is getting executed because it is true. Okay, this is how nested else if statement works.